welcome back to my channel Learn Chess. In this video, we are going to learn about how to attack and defend pieces, beginner level. In this position, do you see which move traps a knight of black? This knight. White to move. Tell the answer in the comment section. I am giving you a little bit of time. Think. So, the answer is G4. The pawn captures sideways. The pawn captures sideways. So it attacks the knight. The knight has nowhere to move. If it moves to G3, if the knight moves to G3, the bishop or pawn could take the knight. If the knight went to F4, the E pawn would take the knight. So, black's knight is trapped. But remember the value of pieces. The value of a pawn is 1 point. The value of a pawn is 1 point. The value of the knight is 3 points. If you haven't watched the videos, in that video I tell the points of the pieces, go and watch that video. I will give the link in the description. So, we take the knight. We are up 3. We got 3 points. Black takes a pawn. He gets 1 point. So our pawn is worth 1 point, so it gets 1 point. 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. So we are up 2 points. We should look before taking pieces. Let me give you an example. So this is the example. Now I am going to give you 2 choices. You have to say which one is best in the comment section. First is pawn to F4. First is pawn to F4 attacking the knight. Or queen into G4 taking the knight straight away. Think for a bit. Now you may be wondering, why should we play F4 and attack the knight and the knight will go back? We should play queen into G5. We can just take the knight straight away. But remember the value of pieces. The knight is worth 3 and the queen is worth 9 points. Let me show you. The queen is worth 9 points. The queen is worth 9 points. And the knight is worth 3 points. When we take the knight, we will be up 3 points because the knight is worth 3 points. And when they take our queen, the queen is worth 9 points, so 9 minus 3 is equals to 6. So our opponent will be up 6 points. We don't want that. So remember, look before taking. When you go in higher level, means when you are higher level, you are gonna learn about sacrifice. You are lower level now, so I am not going to tell you about that now. So this was an example of look before capturing. Now on to defending. In defending, now in this position, white plays queen to f3, attacking our knight. Our knight cannot go to g3 because the pawns will take the knight. It can also not go to f4 because the e pawn will take the knight. It cannot take black's pawn because it is in the black's army, and neither this pawn. But we can in this position play g6. This defends our knight. If white takes a knight, I told you earlier, a queen is worth 9 points and knight is worth 3 points. They take a knight, they are up 3 points. We take their queen. 9 minus 3 is equals to 6. We are up 6 points. So in this position, if white tries to attack our knight by playing g4, do you remember that when we put g6, we opened a square for our knight to go. So now in this position, we can go to knight to g7, bringing our knight to safety. Now in example number 2. So now white can play h4. We cannot go knight to h3 because the g pawn will take us. We cannot go to we cannot go to f3 because the g pawn will take us. And we cannot take the f pawn because our knight is worth 3 points and the pawn is worth 1 point. So we are going to take the pawn. We are going to be up 1 point, and they take a knight, and our knight is worth 3 points. So 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. So they are going to be up 2 points. We cannot take the e4 pawn because the f4 pawn is gonna take our knight. So we can also not take our own pawn. We cannot also take our own pawn on f7, and we can go on h7. Now if white pushes the pawn, don't be scared. White is not attacking our knight. White cannot take our knight. First of all, it's black's move, so we can move a knight. And second of all, if it was white's move, they couldn't take the knight because our rook is defending our knight. Our rook is defending our knight. So this is it. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon so you don't miss any videos. Goodbye.